this room. Could you hear? And I've got the cassette machine going on in this room. Can you hear? That way. Whatever room I'm in, I've always got company. No, not in the bedroom. Well, that'd be a bit over the top. No. I've got the telly on in there. It's always on. I've got it turned right up. There's a church service going on at the moment. They're singing. In Greek, I think. That's what Prince Philip speaks, isn't it? What a weird language. It's all double Dutch to me. Yeah. I like music you can't dance to as well. Anything as long as it's music. The sound keeps me company. What do you do for company? Oh, you've got a son? Well, aren't you the lucky one? Come to think of it, I've got a son too. Actually, I've got 2 kids. Sorry, I was so excited about talking to you, I forgot about the other one. No, they're not company. Well, the big girl's grown up now. You know how it is. She's got friends her own age. The little boy's still with me, but he's no company. No, he's always asleep. He does his sleep. He poos, he sleeps, and he snores. Oh, I'm not moaning. No, I'm really well off here in my flat. I've got everything I could ever want. My husband treats me like porcelain. I've got, oh God, I've got so much. I've got a fridge. Yes, I know everyone's got a fridge, but mine makes round ice cubes. I've got a washing machine, 24 programs, it washes and dries. Oh, you should see the way it dries. Sometimes I have to wet it all again just so that I can iron it. It comes out bone dry. I've got a Maggie Max with all the attachments, a non-stick slow cook oven, music in every room. What more could I ask of life? I'm only a woman after all. We used to have a cleaning lady, but she ran away. And then we got another one, but she ran away too. All these women running away from my house. No, not because of me. No. It's my brother-in-law. He gropes them. All women. He feels them up. He's a groper. He's sick. Off his head? Oh, I don't know about off his head. All I know is he wanted to do these things to these girls and they weren't too keen. Quite right too. Oh, you should see it, love. There you are, minding your own business, doing the housework, and then a hand goes right up your... It's enough to give you the creeps. Oh, and you should see my brother-in-law's hand. Thank God he's only got the one. What happened to him? An accident. A car accident. Just imagine. Only 30. Every bone in his body broken. Is it plaster from head to foot? They left him a little hole so that he could eat and breathe. He doesn't speak much. He just mumbles something every now and again. You can't understand a word. His eyes were all right, so they didn't plaster over his eyes. They left his eyes. And they left that bloody wandering hand too. And the other thing, that's all right too. I don't know how to put it. We've only just met. I wouldn't like you to think badly of me. He's all right down there. You've no idea how all right he is down there. Much too all right. He's always wanted to... So he has to keep his mind off it. Educating himself. He reads. He reads all the time. Porno comics. His room is full of those disgusting magazines. You know the ones with women in weird positions. Oh, those poor girls. After one of those sessions, I bet they have to put them in plaster, just like my brother-in-law. Oh, those lumps of flesh, all blown up in full colour. Looks like a butcher's advert. No, I picked one up the other day, and just by accident, it put me right off my pork chops at lunchtime. I wanted to throw up. And anyway, since all the cleaning women have left, I've had to look after him by myself. I do it for my husband's sake, you know. Well, it is his brother. What do you mean? I should think not. Oh, he respects me. And how? Oh, no, that'd be too much. No. He always asks first. Before he lays a finger on me, he always asks permission first. Oh, that'll be my husband. He always calls around this time. Hello? What? Yes, but what? Oh, fuck off, you bastard! Pardon my French. Well, when you have to, don't you? No, it wasn't my husband! No, whatever next? No, I don't know who it was. Some pig who's always phoning me up. I don't know who he is. He phones once, twice, 3 times, 1,000 times a day. He says dirty things to me. Words. They're not even in the dictionary. I looked them up. They're not in. Sick? Oh, listen. I've already got one sicko to deal with. I'm not going to start playing nursemaid to every dirty old man in the country. That'll be him again. He wants to know what I'm doing now. I won't let him get a word in. Hello, pig. Listen, I'm warning you, the police have got this phone tapped and if... Oh, hello, dear. No, I wasn't getting ratty at you, dear. No, I thought you were someone else. Some man who keeps phoning me up. He asks about you. He says that you owe him money. So, just to give him a fright, I just dropped in the word police. Yes, I'm at home. Brian, I swear to you, I'm at home. Look, I'm sorry, but what number did you dial? So, if I pick up the phone, where the hell do you think I am? I haven't gone out. How can I go out when you lock me in the flat? What a husband, love. No, I wasn't talking to anyone. Yes, I said love. I was talking to myself. Every now and again, just to myself, I call myself love. No, there's no one in the flat. Yes, your brother's here, but he's in the other room. Yes, the baby's asleep. Yes, I fed him. Yes, I put him on the potty. And your brother, too. Who's getting ratty? I'm only telling you that you can put your mind at rest to know that everybody in the flat has been on the potty. Bye. Yes, Brian. I'm happy. I'm very happy. You know, I was just standing here doing the ironing, roaring with laughter. I'm happy! Brian, what have you come round here? The man about the money. What man about it? Oh, the one who keeps calling me up. He asked about you. I have to pretend I'm not in. Okay? Turn the telly off, the radio, the stereo. Fine. Whatever you say. Ready for orders, sir! I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I'll go into the bathroom, I'll stick my head down the toilet, and I'll pull the chain. Now he's going berserk. Oh, go hang yourself! Ugh! Excuse me a minute. I can see you, pig! I can see your binoculars catching the sun! Oh my God! I've ironed my breast. Up there. You can't see him. It's the window above yours. That's all ironing today, that wanker. He stands there and watches me. A poor girl can't even put on something comfortable to do the ironing in her own home. What am I supposed to do? Put on a Macintosh? And a balaclava? And skis? I don't even know how to ski. I'd fall head over tea and smash myself up like my brother-in-law. Police? Oh no, I can't call the police. What do you think would happen then? They'd come round here and start giving me the 3rd degree. Just how dressed or undressed were you at the time, madam? Are you sure you weren't leading him on, madam? Excuse me for saying so, madam, but this sounds very much like a case of striptease. And then it'd end up with them charging me with obscene behaviour, likely to cause breach of peace in my own home. No. I'll deal with him myself. Come on, pig! This'll put a curl in your tail! Oh. He's gone. Show him the rifle and he does a bunk. Coward! Come out of your sty, you blind git, and bring your bloody binoculars with you! I give you a good laugh. Do you think I'm off my trolley? Better to be off my trolley than do what I was doing before. Oh, you should have seen me. Every couple of months I'd swallow a bottle of sleeping pills. I'd swallow any little round pills I could find in the bathroom. The baby's fluoride tablets, even the cat's worm pills. And I cut my wrist 3 months ago. I did that. Yes, my wrists. Look here. I've still got the scars. Can you see? No. I don't think I can tell you that little tale. Well, it's very personal. It's private. I don't feel... Well, we've only known each other such a short time. Shall I tell you? No. I've had a go at trusting people in your building. Oh, well, it might do me good. Get it off my chest. It's a sad story. Oh, all right then. It was all because of this boy. He was 15 years younger than me, and he looked even younger than he was. Sort of shy and awkward. The sort of boy that, if you went to bed with him, you'd feel like you were committing incest! Incest! Well, I did. What did I do? Incest! I went to bed with the boy. And you know what the worst thing was? I wasn't even ashamed. In fact, I was on top of the world. I used to sing morning, noon and night. Well, not at night. At night I used to cry. You depraved, I'd tell myself. Oh, that's my brother-in-law. He always sounds his trumpet when he needs me. Don't go away. I'll be back in a tick. What is it, dear? Oh, be good for a bit, will you, dear? I'm having a chat with a friend of mine. Bastard! If only you knew the filthy things he was saying with that trumpet. I swear, when he gets out of that plaster, I'm going to break and re-break every bone in his body. And my old man while I'm at it. Did you hear him just now on the phone? He said that when he gets home, he's going to give me a belt around my face. Me? My old man? Give me a good slap around my face? Me? Says he only does it because he loves me. I only do it because I adore you. You're still just a little child and you need looking after. His idea of looking after me is to give me a slap. He beats me till kingdom come and then he wants to go to bed with me. And he couldn't care less about me if I wanted to. I always have to be ready. Be prepared. Like the Girl Guides. Instant sex. Like Nescafe. Warm, hushed, willing and waiting. But stum. As long as I'm still breathing, that's all he's worried about. And I have to do a little bit of moaning every now and again, just so he thinks I'm really into it. To be quite honest with you, I'm not really into it. I'm not into it at all. I can't have... Yes! What a word! What a word! I never say it. Orgasm! Sounds like some horrible monster. A cross between a monkey and an open sandwich. Orangutan and smorgasbord. I can see the headlines now. Fully grown orgasm escapes from London Zoo. None poisoned by salmonella-infected orgasm in Danish restaurant. And you know when they say, he reached orgasm? Well, I always imagine a little old man tottering down the street ready to catch a bus. Same for you too. Orgasm. What a word! What a word! Of all the names of things that are around, oh, why couldn't they have called it something like a chair? Yes, chair. For starters, no one would know that you'd been doing dirty things. And then afterwards, you could have a sit down when you were tired. Where was I? Oh, sorry. All this stuff about orgasms made me lose my thread. Yeah, I feel nothing with my husband. Nothing. Look, this is how I do it with him. And then, when he's finished, I say, at ease. Oh no, not out loud. He might thump me. No, to myself. I'm always talking to myself. At ease. And then I can relax and go to sleep. I don't know why I don't feel anything with him. I think perhaps it's because I feel frozen. I feel like I'm yes! That's it. How come it took you so long to move in over there? Now I come to think of it, there's another word. I'm used. Yeah, used. Like an electric razor or a hairdryer. And you see, the other thing is, I didn't have much experience when it came to sex. I only had two. One with my husband, which doesn't count, and one when I was still a kid. I was 10 and he was 12. Oh, he was just a beginner. I hope he got better at it as he grew up. We didn't know anything about all that stuff. All we knew that was babies came out of your stomach. I didn't feel anything at all. Just a terrible pain here. Yes! Here! My belly button! Well, we thought that's where you did it, you see. So he was pushing and pushing at me with his thingy. Pushing and pushing. Oh, I had a sore belly button for God knows how long afterwards. My mum thought I caught chicken pox again. I never told the story about the belly button to my husband, no. Well, he might pick a fight about it 10 years later. Shut your face! What about that business with the belly button, slag? No. I kept my mouth shut. I told the priest, in confession. He told me not to do it again. And then I grew up. I never had another sexual experience. I didn't get much out of that belly button stuff. I grew up. I got engaged and my girlfriends told me everything. The day before the wedding, I was beside myself. I was singing at the top of my voice. No, not out loud. Inside. I do everything inside. I was singing inside. Love is in the air, woo, woo, love is in the air. But no, it was my husband in the air. Oh. First night was awful, awful. You've got to be kidding me. Is that all there is to it? I said to myself. Oh, the first night was awful. Well, so was the 100th, come to that. Find out. Find out. Who was I supposed to ask? But then I started reading women's magazines. And I did find something out. I found out that we women have erogenous zones. The places where we feel most when a man touches you. No, you know already. Oh, you know a lot, don't you? Bloody hell. Can you believe the amount of erogenous zones we've got? In this one magazine, They had a picture of a naked woman cut up into 4, and like the posters you get in the butchers, of a cow cut up into joints. And all the erogenous zones were painted in the wildest colours. And so the haunch, that was bright scarlet. And this bit here, what the butcher calls best end, behind your neck, that was tangerine colour. And the fillet. Have you noticed how much fillet has gone up recently? Oh yeah, sorry. The fillet, that was purple. And the rump, now, there's a thing. Best of the lot, the rump's extra special. Apparently, if a man knows how to do it right, you'll get erotic shivers out of your loin. Well, it's enough to make you go pop, like being touched on your rib of beef. Or in the other direction, that's your crown roast. Oh. With my husband, no crown roast, no fillet, no rump, no loin, no nothing. Nothing. I didn't feel anything at all. But then I just stopped worrying about it because I thought every girl felt the same as me. Until I met the boy. Well, this is what happened. My eldest was almost grown up, so I didn't have much to do around the house. So I said to my husband, "Listen, I'm sick of being a housewife. I want to do something that exercises my brain a little bit. What about learn a language? How about Italian? If we ever go to Italy, they'll never stop talking it over there, so it'd be really useful." So he said, fine. And he brought home this lovely young boy from the university. He was 26 and he spoke wonderful Italian. So we'd been going about 3 weeks, and I suddenly realised that this boy was madly in love with me. How did I know? Well, when I was reciting a verb and I couldn't find out the right word, so I'd be waving my hands around, if my hand accidentally brushed past his, he'd start trembling all over and stammering the Italian so badly I couldn't understand a word he was saying. Well, I didn't know anything about emotions. All I knew was the brother-in-law ferreting up my skirt, the telephone pig, and my old man banging away night after night. I started feeling these little explosions of love. Whoosh, whoosh in my stomach, like a nervous tummy upset. I said to myself, "You're on the slippery slope to sin, my girl." I stopped the Italian lessons. Oh, the boy took it ever so badly. I'd go out to shop, like every other day, and he'd be standing here in the hallway, all pale and sad, and wearing a white mac. Oh, he was so handsome. He looked like a young Yul Brynner. And he'd look at me with that blue eye of his. No. He had 2 eyes. That's just the way I speak. Blue eye. And I said to him, "Go away! Go away! I'm not the right woman for you. Go away! Go and find yourself a girl your own age. Go away! Go away!" That really put the wind up him. And then one day he did something I'll never forget. I went out to shop and he wasn't in the hallway. I felt terrible. I really felt terrible. And I went down here into the hallway and the square, and something caught my eye. All the walls of the building were painted in huge letters, in red paint. They said, "I love you, Sharon." Sharon? That's me. Well, actually it said, "Ti amo." He'd written it in Italian so no one could understand what it said. I dashed back into the house. I have to forget, I said to myself. So to make me forget, I started hitting the bottle. Campari. It's bitter. Bloody hell, is that stuff bitter. Why do they make it so bitter? Anyway, I was chucking it down like cough-linctus. So there I was, full of bitter thoughts and bitter booze. The doorbell rings. "Who is it?" "It's the boy's mother." "How embarrassing." She says, "Please don't think too badly of me, But my son is dying of love for you. He won't eat, he won't sleep, he won't drink. You've got to come and see him. The least you can do is come and see him. Well, what was I supposed to do? I'm a mother myself. So I go. He's in bed, all pale and sad, and not wearing his mark. And as soon as he sees me, he bursts into tears. And I burst into tears, and the mother bursts into tears, and the mother goes. We're alone. He hugs me. I hug him. He kisses me, and I kiss him. And then, stop! That really scared him. I said, hey, I need to talk to you. I'm not scared of admitting that I like you. I like you a lot. In fact, I love you. I love you. I love you! Oh, I was shouting my head off. It was the Campari. I love you! They told me the next day that I was shouting so loudly, all the people from the other flats were hanging out of their windows. Who's in love with who? Is it someone on the 4th floor who's in love? No, not me. I'm not in love with anyone. Oh, what a spectacle. Thank God I didn't know anybody. I love you! But I can't go to bed with you. I've got a husband, 2 kids and a brother-in-law. He jumps right out of bed, stark naked. Bloody hell was he ever naked. And he grabs this knife, holds it to his throat, and he says, if you don't go to bed with me, I'll kill myself. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a murderess, right? Sacrifice the life of this young boy just to satisfy my own selfishness? I couldn't do it. So I ripped all my clothes off and I made... Oh, it was lovely. It was lovely. Such kisses. Such caresses. Oh, that God. Oh, such kisses. You should have been there. And that's how I found out that love, isn't that joke with my husband, me underneath and him on top, bang, bang, bang like a pile driver. Love is gentle and sweet. So sweet. When a man loves a woman, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I went back the next day and the next day and the day after that. Day after day after. Well, he was ill after all, wasn't he? And I got back to the flat and I'd be like, stunned. What do you mean, why? To get to my age and realise something that you thought only happened in the movies. When my old man saw me in such a daze, he thought I'd hit the bottle in a big way. He locked the Campari up. What a Burke! And then he got suspicious. He had me followed. And one afternoon, I was stood in the boys' room, naked. And he was stood there, naked too. And we were just saying hello to each other. Hello, how are you today? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? And then the door burst open. Who is it? It's my husband, fully dressed. What to say? So I said, oh, hello, it's you, is it? Well, it's not something that happens to you every day of the week, is it? Standing there stark naked, next to a strange man that's stark naked, and your husband, fully dressed? I wish I'd kept my mouth shut. Yes, it's me, you peasant. He called me a peasant. I wouldn't have thought that was the right word. And then he started shouting like a lunatic. And he's trying to throttle the boy. And he's trying to throttle me too. But my husband's only got 2 hands, so he couldn't manage it. Well, I was trying to help him. I was pressing my throat against the boy so I'd stop breathing too. But then my nose started breathing all by itself. No, my nose has got a mind of its own. And then the mother walks in, and then the sister, and then the granny, and I'm still stood there as naked as the day I was born. I hurtled into the bathroom, and I shut the door behind me, and I grab a razor blade and slash, 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 slash. Oh my God, it was a bloody massacre. I was searching for them. Here's another one, slash, and another one, slash. I was even cutting them lengthways so I'd die quicker. But my husband wanted to kill me personally, so he put his shoulder to the door and broke in. But when he saw me on the floor all covered in blood, he said to me, "I'm not going to kill you anymore. I'm going to take you to the hospital." And then he wrapped me in a nice bedspread because he didn't want to mess up the car. And then he took me to the hospital. And then he forgave me. He's really been very kind. But ever since then, he's kept me locked up. Solitary confinement. Of course I know it's illegal. Call the police? What's up with you? Not something about calling the police? Got a relative in the force or something? I can't call the police. Then the whole story of the boy would come out for sure. The husband would take the kids away from me, and all I'd be left with would be the brother and his wandering hand. No. Look, Hello? Sweetheart, why are you phoning me? It's the boy! Oh, darling, you mustn't phone me here anymore. How can I see you when he keeps me locked up? You going to break in? How? Don't you do any such... Hello? Hello? He's hung up. He's gone mad. He's off his head. He says he's going to come round and break in with a bent nail. Oh, of course I know he won't be able to do it. Well, what do you think it will look like when the neighbours see him trying to break into my door with a bent nail? Oh, that was quick. Go away. Go away. My husband will be here any minute. Money? What money? Oh my God, this is a disaster. It's the man come round about the money. He says he's come to collect the debt. Oh, there's no one home. Yes, I know I'm home, but I'm the maid. Yes. My husband? Who mentioned anything about a husband? Oh, did I? Well, my husband's the cook here. No, the master and mistress aren't home. They've gone on a cruise. Yes. By car. What? No, listen. I've got orders not to open the door to anyone. And I'm not to have the radio on, or the stereo, or the telly. Anyway, I couldn't let you in even if I wanted to, because I haven't got a key. Oh, hell, what have I said? No, it's all right. I haven't got a key because the mistress thinks that I steal things. Yes. No, I'm not going to starve to death. The larder's stuffed full of food. No. Police? Why would you want to call the police? He must be related to that woman across the way. Hello? Hello? Oh my God, he's gone. He's gone to call the police. I think he's bluffing. Yeah, I think he must have just said that to give me a fright. Oh, there's someone else knocking now. Who's it going to be? The crazy boy, the police, or the man about the money? Oh my God, it's my husband! Brian, what are you knocking like that for? Yes, I know the bell's broken, but you've got the key. You've lost the key? Oh my God, what'll happen to me now? I'm walled up like the Count of Monte Cristo. Walled up alive, me, the baby, and the wandering hand. naughty words, I know, when I have to call him a dyslexic. And he reads perfectly. Oh, I've made a complete fool of myself. I really gave it to him though, didn't I? Oh, the baby! He's never woken up like that before. Not since he was born. Oh, what is it, darling? What the hell are you doing in my room, you filthy brute? You've woke the baby up just to get me in here. What are you doing? Stop pulling me like that. Stop it, will you? Oh, you bastard. You've ripped my negligee, and it's just arrived from Littlewoods. Yes, I'm coming, damn it! I'll deal with you in a moment when your brother gets back, if your brother ever gets back. Hello? What? Yes. Listen, I'm sick of you. I've had enough. One of these fine days I'm going to go right off my head. I'll put a bomb down the phone. I'll blow up your gums. You bastard. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm a mother. How would you like it if some pig was phoning up your white-haired old mother up? There she is, quietly knitting by the fire, and some pig is spewing all this filth that you spew at me. Finally found something that appeals to his sense of decency. He's an orphan! Pig, bastard, swine! Oh, look what the brother-in-law's done to me, love. And he's woke the baby up. Hello? Oh, she's gone. Oh, but the wanker's back, though. Sweetheart, now Mummy's going to show you how to kill a wanker. Don't move a moment. I'll be back to kill you in just a minute. Who is it? Oh, for God's sake, go away. My husband will be here in a minute. Don't you touch my lot with that bent nail. Anyway, you can't get in. I'm putting the chain on. Help! Oh, thank God you've come back. It's the crazy boy. He said he's opened the door. No, he can't get in. I've put the chain on. Yes, I'll tell him now. Listen, you've got to go. My husband will be here any minute. Get the hell out of my house with that hand of yours. What do you want? To shake my hand? Oh, for God's sake, you don't give up, do you? Here, stop pulling me like that. Stop it! Stop it, will you? Why can't you get it through your thick head? My husband will be home any minute. Stop it! Oh, there. I've got to go and feed the baby. The baby. Get the hell out of my house with that hand! Listen, if you're not careful, I'll stab you with this spoon. I'm warning you. I'll chop your fingers off. I'm telling you. You don't believe me? I'll show you. Oh! I stabbed him with a spoon. What will I do? Take out a patent? Oh, yes. Detergent, yes. Of course I've got some. My husband gives me everything. Now, darling, now. No, it won't sting. It's what we use on the kids. Oh, sweetheart, what have I done to you? I'm a murderess. Now, forgive me. Good. Now, go away. No. What do you want? A kiss? No, I'm not giving you a kiss. On the lips, I'm not giving you anything on the lips. Go away. Oh, why can't you get it through your head? I can't fit my head through the crack. What about my ears? Oh, God, you don't give up, do you? Oh, God, now I've got my head stuck. Push, you idiot. Not with your lips, with your hand. Oh, God, that hurts. What are you doing? This is no time to start playing jazz. What is it now? Oh, God. Oh, bloody hell. He's got his stuck. He'll be there for life. They'll have to deliver his pension to him in my doorway. My husband's going to slaughter me. Oh, yes. Soap and water. Sod off! I'll use hot water. That'll be better. You, lesbian shirt lifter! Now, hot water for the wounded, mush for the baby, away from the wanker, a rock from the groper, and a phone call from the telephone pig. Hello, pig. What? Who are you? No, sorry. I thought you were my husband. What? You want and I hope they're all boys. Yes, a man does live here. He happens to be my husband. And the only woman that he gets pregnant is me. He's got your daughter pregnant too. No, he didn't mention anything to me. How old's your daughter? 16? Well, if you ask me, you ought to keep your 16-year-old daughter locked up. My husband keeps me locked up. Look how old I am and he keeps me locked up. Bastard! He called me a tart. My husband gets his daughter pregnant and he called me a tart. Go away! I've got a family disaster on my hands. I've got a pregnant husband. Oh, I'm coming, sweetheart. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, God, this stuff's boiling hot. Oh, now, here I am. Here, sweetheart, here. Stop it! Stop pulling me like that, you cretin! Keep still! This is hot! Stop it! Stop pulling me! Oh my God. I've poured the boiling mush in his eyes. No, not the babies. The brother-in-laws. What'll I do? Oh, Germaline. Yes, of course. Of course I've got some. My husband gives me everything. No. Go away! I've scolded my brother-in-law. Now, come on. Let's put some of this on it now. Well, you would go and do it, wouldn't you? I warned you. I told you. Stop it! Stop pulling me like that! Stop it! Stop it! I'm warning you! I'll pour this boiling water on you! Finally found something that makes you click. Right. Boiling water. Put your arm in here. No, it's not boiling. I just said that to frighten the brother-in-law. Oh! It was boiling! Oh, well, at least you've got your hand back. Now, go away. You've scalded yourself. Here, put some of this ointment on it. What are you doing? Let go! Stop it! If the police see us, we'll be carted off to the police station, door and all. Have some respect, will you? And a bit of decency. I'm warning you. I'm telling you. You don't believe me? I'll show you. Oh! I punished him. Well, he really let me down, that one. He really let me down. I thought he was love, but he's not. He's just a pig like the rest of them. I can't take any more of this. I can't take any more. No, my baby, yes, he's the only one I really love. Oh, come here, sweetheart. Stop it! Stop it, you bratty! Stop it! Leave me alone! Stop it! Oh, God damn it! Oh, that's it! I'm going to kill myself! That's it! I'm going to kill myself! I'm having no, that is it! Yes, of course. You're so right. God, thank God you came to live opposite. You give such good advice. Yes, I'll do it now. Come on, love. Come on, Chuck. I'm here. I'm all yours. Let's take you for a nice little sexy walk. Mind the glass door! One down. Two down. Hello? Brian! Yes, everything's calm up here. Of course you can come up. Come up, darling. I'm waiting for you. No, love. Don't worry. I'm calm. I'm just sitting here waiting. Very calmly. just like to have a couple of thank yous. Firstly, I'd like to thank all the boys, all the Asmitians, okay? The guys from Asmita, they've been so lovely and helped me so much and made me feel so very, very, very welcome, so thank you all. Also, my director and friend, Mr. Arvind Gaur. Where is he?